Hello, guys. Hello, everybody else. Welcome in, whether you're viewing this live or after the fact. We are continuing Shocktober with a game that I knew I was going to stream as soon as I got my capture card. As soon as I fucking got this thing in, I was like, I can stream Sony PlayStation 1 games directly from the disc. Awesome. I'm going to play this game. And I've been waiting specifically for October to play this game. This is one of my top 5 PlayStation games, and that's saying a lot. So it is an honor, it is a privilege, it is a pleasure to be able to play for you tonight Sony PlayStation 1's fucking Nightmare Creatures. This game is so fucking cool. I love this game so much. Think Tomb Raider, but Victorian Gothic London. This game takes place on the evening of the Great London Fire of 1666 and relives the events of those nights as you hunt down like an occult sorcerer, leader, alchemist guy and his brood of creatures that he has unleashed on London. This game is just so much fun. Make my own hype, Jello. Yes. Yeah. This game is fun. I have
Soon
eagerly
he
awaited.
will complete his work. Tonight, as the sun sets on London one last time, he will unleash his demonic brood onto the streets. And should no one stop him, this city will be consumed by a horde of nightmare creatures.
I didn't want to talk over that intro. Spooky. So spooky. This game is so much fun. It's kind of survival horror in that you're scrambling for health and resources, but it's kind of more action orientated. Let me see. The light is good. Sound. Let me know if the game is too loud or too quiet. I was fiddling around with the sound before stream to try to get that balance. The frame there is like a Korn album. Nice, yeah. Limited on because I'm a cheating cheater. So you have two protagonists. You have Ignatius, who is a monk that is trained with like staff fighting for some reason, and you have Nadia, who I want to say is like a circus acrobat who is going to avenge the death of her father. They both play kind of the same, but I'm going to go for Nadia because she has a combo that's really easy to do that I like. They do a wiggle. They're both like, do I go? Are you going? Do I go? Find the door of the workshop. Here you may find something about the Brotherhood. Let's see. Let me get used to doing what I'm doing. Okay. So welcome to Nightmare Creatures. Here's how the game goes. You have up, down, left, right movements. You can hold circle to block. When you block, you kind of lock on to the nearest target, and you can move, hold down L1 and R1 to kind of fine-tune maneuver yourself while you're blocking. Let me take this guy out. Otherwise, just tapping L1 and R1 will dash you left and right. You can hold both at the same time. You will do a 180 flip. The back buttons control the items. You'll see in the bottom right there are several items. Small healing, big healing. You hold down this to cycle through the items, and then right trigger R2 will activate said item. Anyways, so circle is block. You can lock on. You can do precise movements, forward, backwards. X is kick. You can spam it. You have a 3-button combo. Square is your melee attack. You have a 3-button combo. You can jump. You can jump, do a melee attack. You can also hit down and attack. I think Nadi has a kick. Ignatius, you don't hit back in X for your back attack, it's back in square, and he kind of swings his staff behind him. But otherwise, you have various combos that you can do. Hitting forward and kick has like a power roundhouse kick. Forward and square has a power attack. And yeah, that's the basics. Werewolves hate kicks for some reason. So if you're fighting werewolf, alright, block to lock on. You like the vibes? I love the vibes of this game. Also, on the bottom left is your health. On the bottom right is adrenaline. There is a virus going through the air in London that is turning people into monsters. You need to keep up your adrenaline to keep the virus at bay. Killing monsters refills your adrenaline. So that blue bar, I'm playing on easy, so it will go down kind of slow. But on hard, it will go down much quicker. And killing monsters refills your adrenaline. If you run out of adrenaline, you slowly start to lose health. So it's kind of an incentive for the game to help you, like, keep moving. Don't sit still. Keep attacking things. Fucking zombie headbutting me. Yeah, lights a fire under your ass. Alright. Now it's time to go over the items. Okay. Small healing. Does like a fifth or a quarter of your health. Big healing. Does a full health bar's worth of healing. This is what I usually, when I'm playing with unlimited cheats, the unlimited items cheat, this is what I use. The saw blade. The saw blade, I think, does like double damage, or it basically makes anything a crit hit, and you can dismember foes really easily with this. It dispatches foes very easily. So it runs for a limited time. Let's see. There is a pistol. It's your ranged attack, single shot. Triple pistol, 360 attack. Let's see what's next. Torch. You throw a torch. It lights enemies on fire. They slowly take damage and they crumble into dust. Doesn't work on every enemy. Great against zombies, by the way. While the enemy's on fire, if they hit you, you will also go on fire. Stun. It typically stuns everything on the screen. Some bosses and enemies might be immune to it. Some might not. I don't use it that often. Dynamite. If you don't have a pistol, this is also great for blowing up explosive barrels so that you don't take that much damage. You can also throw it at enemies, and if they have limbs that can get blown off, the zombie has no arms now. He can still headbutt me, so he's still a threat. The ice bomb. I'm a fan of this one. So it freezes enemies, and you can hit them and they shatter, or just leave them alone and they shatter. The mist. This is kind of a anti-monster zone. I think some monsters can still attack you and penetrate the mist, but for most low-level monsters, you throw this on the ground, they can't come near you. Landmine. I really don't use these things. I think that just sits on the ground till a monster goes near it. The pistol, we went over. The skull. This causes multiple monsters to attack each other. Goes for a limited time. There's no monsters around to demonstrate. But I usually just have the full healing, and, well, that's that. If you pause from the stun too, then continued explaining. Crop dust to repel monsters. Yes, and we have infighting. With that item only. Okay, where am I going? There's also a map. The map is really hard to follow and decipher. it's not, the map in this game is not really that well laid out. But I've kind of played this game enough, I don't really refer to the map. The levels are somewhat linear. Like, once you play the game a few times, you're like, oh, okay, this kind of makes sense. And yeah, you fight zombies, gargoyles, werewolves, Jack the Ripper type characters, mutated monsters, giant fucking beetles, the things that live in the Thames River, little mini gargoyle shits. They go down with a few hits. Monsters, 8% items, 100% time,
The end is in
710.
the beginning, and yet you go on. Prepare to die in Spitalfield.
Big evil bad guy taunts you throughout the levels. Most of the taunts are like not very good, but there is one towards the end of the game. The workshop is deserted, but a note pinned to the door tells you of a secret meeting in Spitalfield. But one of the lines of dialogue, it kind of goes hard. I kind of like it. He just says, "The end is nigh. The rest is silence. Prepare to die." I think it's before the final boss fight. And it's just him being like, I'm so fucking sick of you, I'm just finally gonna kill you. There's these fucking things. Brutal. So how are you doing? Ooh. I hope you are enjoying your October so far. So far I am. Here I am! Welcome in Ground Point. We are doing Nightmare Creatures. You know, I fucking love this game. This is probably one of my top 5 PlayStation 1 games. Because I was talking about this with MC Bone. And I was like, top 5 PS1 games. I'm like, Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2, Twisted Metal 2, Nightmare Creatures, and Die Hard Trilogy. If I had to choose a top 3, Twisted Metal 2, Nightmare Creatures, and Resident Evil 1 or 2. 1 or 2. Probably Resident Evil 2. If I had to choose between playing RE1 and 2 for the rest of my life, I kind of like RE1 more. I have more experience with it, but RE2 is a longer game with more content. It has 4 campaigns as opposed to 2. Welcome in, Doug. So far, the Nightmare Creature goes well. We're just on level 2. There's 16 levels and 4 boss fights. So, like, really 20 levels. But 4 of those levels, like, aren't really levels. So, this game was on a demo disc. Ground Point, I don't remember which one. But then again, I remember Electronic Gaming Monthly. They would come in shrink wrapped and they would have PlayStation demo discs. So they had a different demo disc every single month for game demos and samplers and trailers and things like that. It was either monthly or quarterly. I forget. Alright. Sometimes items are hidden behind these windows. But how are you doing, Doug? And Geist, and Ground Point. How are all of you? Ah, fucking beach slap me over the air. Punk ass little bitch. These big blue guys, I fucking hate dealing with these things. Just because they're really meaty. Okay, I think he's dead. Doing good. Derusted RE3 remake and forgot how much of a pain in the ass it can be. Yeah. Sorry. I hear you. Ground point is good. You woke up for a bit. I have to play more of Resident Evil 3. The classic. Not the fucking remake. The old school Nemesis. Because I have it on GameCube. I just don't really play it that often. Substation sucks. Nemi 3 kind of whooped on me. Damn. Yeah, RE Classic on GOG? Nice. Now, I have it on GameCube. GameCube port. Which it's ported from the, I want to say the PlayStation version, but I might be wrong. Wow. Swing and a miss. Let's back up and try that again. There. Come on. There you go. So this combo that I'm doing, that's why I choose Nadia. It's like roundhouse kick and that. So you just hold up and tap X twice. Up and X, up and X. Up and X, up and X. That combo like literally just gets me through the game. Up and at him. I want to say there's like, hold on, a combo where you do your 3 kick combo and then the X item. Well, I have unlimited items, so I don't really need it. But we'll take out this Zombo. He blocked me. You never see a zombie smart enough to just block an attack. Alright, so is it XXX square square? No, that's 1. That wasn't XXX square square square. Oh well. That zombie's still alive. You have to cut him in half with your, like, power attack. Wait, I'm not done transforming yet. We can still talk. Oh! Alright, let's go back, take out this zombie. So you gotta cut the zombies in half. Also, your characters cannot swim, so don't go in the water. You can walk through puddles, but you can't actually swim. Yes, Nadia's father never taught her how to swim. He was too busy being dead. And Ignatius, I don't know. Too dumb to swim. Yeah, most games have a no swim mechanics. Like, even old school Ninja Turtles games, if you're fighting on the street and you, like, fall in the water, like, you'll take damage or you'll die. I'm like, bro, you're a fucking turtle.
Victory.
Okay, boss fight. Okay, fun fact. This boss music playing right now This used to be my starting soon music. On my starting soon screen and on my Be Right Back screen, I've picked a song, a copyright-free song from White Bat Audio, who's a DJ Carl Casey on YouTube, called The Final Chapter. Before I chose that piece of music, this song, this is what would play before my stream started. Way back when I was like a beginning baby streamer. Before I kind of really figured out what I wanted to do with my interface and with the whole video store aspect. So during the boss fights, because the boss music is so fucking good, I'm gonna mute the sound effects. I don't really need to hear the game anyways. Alright, so it's phase 2. He bites like 3 times and then goes around in a circle, at which point you can kick him. 2, 3, kick. The zombie, just put distance between you and the zombie will come towards you in a straight line and just fall back in the water. I missed. Alright. And that's it. Well, you don't see that every day. Save and continue. Overwrite? Sure, why not? Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Ground Point. Adam Crowley flees to the sewers. Follow him. Thank you. So here you start fighting the beetles. These are some of the most pain-in-the-ass enemies in the game. They're very mobile. These things and the harpies. We'll get to the harpies. The harpies at least have a really fucking cool character design. These blue things are a pain in the ass. These are like the tanks. Side flip kick. Hold on. Square, square, triangle X. Hold on. Deal with this asshole. Okay. So what was that? Square, 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 triangle X? Whoa. Square, square, X, triangle? I don't know. Square angle. Yo, new PlayStation button just dropped. Okay, he's dead. I don't need to pick up that item. Squircle. Yeah, I wonder where the exit is. Let's see. Not that way. Sometimes you backtrack and you can find a stack. I wonder if AI could come up with a new shape. Because I'm pretty sure geometry has locked down every knowable shape that we could possibly come up with and have a name for it. So AI comes up with some fucking abomination against God. These are the river monsters, sewer monsters, water monsters, whatever you want to call them. Boop. Thanks to AI, we have now discovered the dodecafuckagon. It's half square, half circle, half triangle. It is an unholy thing. We shall burn it with fire. Wow, great camera. Need to get out of that hole. Yeah! Swing and a miss. Oh, we both got knocked down with the rocks. It is an unholy thing. Okay, backtrack. There's like a torch there, but I really don't need it. You notice how the distance is dark? The game like renders as you walk through it. So it's like Silent Hill, but faster.
Killer clowns from outer space. Holy shit.
Because I know the PlayStation could only render graphics away from you for so far. And they used that in Silent Hill to just create a mist for the world that hadn't rendered yet. Okay, this thing is really pissing me off. Okay, you know what? Fuck you. Okay. Anxious Hill. You live on Anxious Hill? Anxiety Hill. Down by the chemical plant zone. Do 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 do. And he goes down. Okay. Where do we go from here? This area is apparently optional. Come on, just die already. There you go. And how am I? I am good. I've been playing a lot of games lately. I kind of am going to step away from YouTube to focus more on Twitch for October. That being said, I'm probably going to take this VOD and edit it and put it on YouTube, just so I can have a playthrough of this on my channel, because I feel like not a lot of people know about this game. Like, most people have heard of Resident Evil or Silent Hill, but if you're like, oh, great PlayStation 1 horror games, have you played Nightmare Creatures? Half of the people I talk to go, huh? And I'm like, alright, let me tell you about this game. I'm like, what if Tomb Raider, but Victorian England? What if Tomb Raider, but Gothic horror? Zoop. Oh my god, I am so close to falling in. Do not fall in. Optional stop in the kitchen to chug. Minute Maid juice with both hands like a child. Yes. Oh, while I have my gun out. Yeah, Tomb Raider was great. I actually have not really played the Tomb Raider games. I think I played 1 and 2, and it just... I wasn't very good at them, I couldn't figure them out. Oops. I don't know how to jump. Yeah, Tomb Raider just didn't, as a series, didn't really grab me. It was more like a pulp adventure like Indiana Jones. And I don't know, whoa, that was too close. You were almost a Nadia sandwich. You know I'm more closer to the horror genre than the adventure genre. I mean, I still like adventures. I like a good pulp adventure, a good heist every once in a while. Good pyramid exploration every once in a while. You're gonna call these monsters the Baconators? What, the big blue guys? I don't know what they're actually called, like, or if they have a name. So I guess Baconator is good. Oh, the red ones. The red ones. Like the Beatles? I just call them Beatles. The blue guys are more like Hulk Lufas. Hulk Lufas. Blue Hulk.
Not this time. No, it's totally made up. Pure fiction. It's a total fabrication. It never happened.
Maybe they're golems because their skin kind of looks like marble. I don't know. Total fabrication.
Death to all traitors. Nothing shall stand between me and my destiny.
Okay, whatever, dude. Coming for you, Crowley. Dying from a gunshot wound, the man whispers the Seawolf Pub, Abraham Greystone. Find the Seawolf Pub. Yeah, I hit the pause menu because if you save and continue right away, it cuts off the dialogue. And I kind of want to, like, include the dialogue. I don't hear it all that often, so I'm like, let's revisit. Sever slash. Square and triangle circle. Really? Okay, well, never mind then. Well, I guess I won't be using that move. Oh, rude. Almost ran right into the fucking water. Who said that? Who are you? What are you doing here? Oh no, he knocked barrels down at me. Blue Hulk with the hips so wide they can touch the sky. Hell yeah. Should we call these guys Blue Hulk with the hips? Because, you know, there's so many different Blue Hulks. You have to differentiate them. Alright, so Blue Hulk over here with the hips. The Blue Man Group. Well, if there were three of them. If I ever fight three of them at once. It's been a while since I've seen the Blue Man Group. I actually saw them once. It was a really, really fucking good show. It's like part musical, part skit. Wow. Getting fucking dunked on. part musical, part skit comedy. These are the Harpies. These bat-winged, scorpion-tailed women. This is a really cool monster design, and as annoying as their screech is, I really like the sound that they make. Over the hips. What other ones? There are no further questions, Earl. I have no further questions. I think there's like a secret in here. I have to do the precise movement. It's a zombie. Oh shit. I'm just gonna kick you to death. There you go. Not that it matters, but if you find a heart like that, like a human heart, that's an extra life. So that switch unlocks that. That brings me back to running directly into the water to die. So that brings me back here. That was not where I wanted to go. Yes. Okay, so now I'm back here. So I'm over here. Now, I need to look into this. I found out before stream there was apparently another Nightmare Creatures game planned for 2003. Because I went to do the category for the stream, and I was like, do I do retro or do I do Nightmare Creatures? I forget what I actually did. No, I'm doing this as retro. But in Twitch, I typed in Nightmare Creatures. I started to, and it came up with Nightmare Creatures 97, Nightmare Creatures 2, the sequel to this game, which, by the way, is not that good. This game is cool. Nightmare Creatures 2 felt very rushed and unfinished. It's very glitchy and clunky. And I also found a category for Nightmare Creatures 2003. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what? Was there a remake to this game that I didn't know about? So, you bet your ass I'm gonna look that shit up later. Okay, so this is a dead end. So... Oh, there we go. If you see enemies in the distance that you haven't killed yet, that's where you want to go. Blue Hulk with the hips hiding over there. Oh, don't punch me in the water! Fucking dick. I'll kick you in the water, see if you like it. Whoa. Oh my god, will you hold still, dude? I blocked and got hit anyways. I dropped my block. Be right back, gonna grab a snack. Hold on. Nothing beats the feeling when you get lost in the game. You find an enemy and cheer. Yes. Yeah, old school Doom is like that. You're like, have I gone through this room before? You open a door and you hear a bunch of like zombies and imps getting aggroed. You're like, oh thank God, I'm on the right track. Annoying jump, go! Oops. Annoying jump, go! I I feel like some rocks are going to drop from the ceiling here. Yep. I was right. It's almost like I played this game before. Once or twice. See, this guy was easy. This guy, I just literally kicked the shit out of him. I think fighting these guys in a big, wide open space where they have a lot of mobility makes them dangerous, but if you can corner them, I think that's the trick. Alright, how do I open that switch? Where's the switch to open that? Alright, there's gotta be a way to... Nadia, come on. There's gotta be a way to open that, so... That's just doing that. There we go. Okay, we're back on. Yeah, I think once you get these guys on a corner, they're kind of done for if you can just combo them. Need a little more sleep? Have a good night if you're not back. Thank you for stopping in. This will probably be on YouTube. Because, I would just like to have a VOD of me playing this game. Because it's not a very long game. Hi, YouTube. Fucking asshole. Come on. Okay, he's dead. Yay. Alright. This... that doesn't go anywhere. So going back around. There we go.
I shall make arrangements for your burial.
That's it? Okay. He's gonna make arrangements for my burial. Are we going to the cemetery next? Yup. There's a typo here. Highgate Cemetery is missing the G. They didn't proofread the text before the game was finalized. That's... sorry, that's really funny. Ooh, spoopy. I think this level design is really cool. I like going through a snow-shrouded graveyard. I think it's just, it's very... it's so fucking gothic. There we go. Okay. Werewolf down. I don't think I need to come into this tomb, but there's some like stuff to do here. Okay. I hit the coffin in the corner and all the zombies come out. Oh, that one came out prematurely. There. Bats. Frickin' bats. I'm not even facing them and I'm blocking. I can't hit them. You know what? Here, you two fight each other. Wow, I am shocked that... okay, I was gonna say, I'm shocked the zombie defeated a werewolf. Because you figure a werewolf would tear a fucking zombie to shreds. And he throws dynamite at us for no reason. It doesn't even damage us because that's not fair to the player, but it just induces a knockdown. I don't know why that's in the game. Unless it's just for plot reasons to be like, okay, you're getting close to him and he's fighting back. But otherwise, there's no reason for that to be in the game. God, the harpies are cool. Alright, do I go this way or this way? Select the map. The map is goddamn near useless. Okay. I think this is the main path, so let's go down here and see what's in here first. Oh my fucking god. You just... there. Thank god the block button locks onto the enemies, otherwise I would be swinging and missing all night, just trying to get a hit on any of the targets. Got him. Okay. Oof. So many werewolves. Who knew werewolves love cemeteries so much? Alright, we're about to get a werewolf like triple threat here. Oh my god, zombie, will you fuck off? Alright, where's that zombie? Okay. Okay. There's the other two halves of the triple threat. I've run through this cathedral and aggroed all three at once. That's why I called it a werewolf triple threat, but not today. Dealing with only 2 enemies at a time. Do you go somewhere? Nope. You don't go anywhere. Do you go somewhere? Yes. That's not the guy I was trying to hit. I'm trying to hit the zombie, but you know what? Fine, fuck it. We'll deal with the werewolf first. Welcome back. Ooh, there's an explosive barrel. We don't hit those. We shoot them. At ground point got tired and went back to bed. Depending on how long this game goes, he may be back. Depending on how long this game takes me. But this game shouldn't, I don't know, shouldn't take me too long. I was saying, thank God the block button actually locks onto your nearest enemy. Otherwise, I would just be swinging and missing all fucking time, trying to get a hit on any of the enemies. And we have a new enemy type, next level.
Looking for the corpse of Samuel Pepys. Fools. You'll find
nothing. Crowley has infested Hampstead Heath with a new vile form, spiders. Looking for the corpse of my penis. Fools. I was neutered years ago. You'll find nothing. So we have a new enemy type. Not him. Gymnast Strike. Oh, that's the combo I've been using all night. It's X and up and X. So it's meant to be this, but I found out you can hold down up and do a roundhouse kick and also do it. So the Gymnast Strike is the combo I've been kind of spamming all night. But there are other 2 and 3 hit combos, like the kick swipe. Forgot about that one. That's square kick. You just hit kick twice and she does like all these extra kicks, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a leg sweep. All that from like hitting 3 buttons. Kicky kicky. Now let's give it a try. Okay, that should be a good backup combo. I still like my Gymnast Strike though. Okay, new enemy type, the Were Spiders. I don't actually know if they have 8 legs. They might only have 6. Which would not make them arachnids. It would make them insects. But I'm usually too busy to count the legs. But for all intentions and purposes, they're spiders. Whether they're legally spiders or not. How many legs do these things have? I think they have 4 arms and 2 legs that they walk on. Yeah, they're insects. They're not spiders. Fucking lied to me, game. You lied! You lied! Is there a switch in here I have to throw? Nope. Okay. Hold on. Before we get too involved in that. Nothing down down there. There's some down here. Hidden area. Saw blade. A lot of enemies on this difficulty can just be defeated by just mashing X. Mash X till you win. Unless they do that. Just kick the shit out of you mid-combo. Enemies bitch slapping you mid-combo like, nope. Steps back, get myself centered, and run and jump. Oh, jump scared. You've been jump scared. Part of my new show, Jump Scared. Any reason to come in here? Well, there's a couple of small healings. You can explore this game a lot and find a lot of items, like hidden items and things. But I am, as I'm sure you've noticed, playing with cheats. So I kind of don't need to explore too much. Life. God. What is a hitbox? There we go. You know what? Hold on. Can I get this guy from here? Oh, I can. Okay. That makes life easier. Don't overjump. Eat shit. There's a lot of monsters in the river today. How did he like plant all these monsters? How did he had time? Because he does, the bad guy, he does all of this in one night. I'm like, he must have started at like at least 5 p.m. Because there was no way he did all of this. He's like Santa. He travels across London, delightfully dropping monsters for all the, I don't know, good boys and girls and citizens of the fair city of London. He's like evil Santa. He delivers pain. He delivers cool-looking monsters. That just brought me back here. Alright, so that was not the way to go. Okay. Back to the docks. Is it here? Oh shit! Boss fight. Let me know if you can hear the music. The boss music is such a fucking headbanger. Good tunes. Alright, so over there, that's him. That's the guy. Boom, done. Game over. I didn't get range for that. Bam.
I move like a shadow through the darkness. You cannot capture me.
Yeah, he fucked off. I move like a fucking something. Stealing a boat, you must follow Adam Crowley to Queen High Docks. He did do a dance. He did the fuck off dance. Runs away and says something evil. That's a typical villain. Typical 80s, 90s villain. That guy's way beyond dead. I think I overkicked him to death.
Can I ask you kind of a weird question?
Sure you can. Go. Oh! Beetle fucking shoved me in the water. Divide and conquer. Hold on. X, up and X, triangle and X. Hold on. So I think this is just an expansion of the Gymnast Strike. I think it's an additional strike. She just spins. Oh, you can't sleep? I'm sorry. I'm trying to pull off this combo. Whatever, I can't pull it off. I'm still trying to pull it off. X up and X triangle. X. X up and X triangle. X. Whatever, there's a monster that's about to bust out of the floorboards over there. You can tell because the color of the wood was different. But welcome back. We're roughly a third of the way through the game. Maybe, yeah, getting closer to half. Keeps ordering shipments of monsters at the docks. I don't know, you gotta check the shipping manifests. This is what wow. This is why you gotta check the shipping manifests. Because sometimes you order one monster and then you fat finger and you end up getting 10 or 11 because you hit one twice. Then you have 11 monsters to deal with. finally. Okay. There's another cool aspect of the game that we have not come across yet. Weapon upgrades. So there are several weapon upgrades for Ignatius and Nadia. Your weapon sprite changes and it deals additional damage. So this is good for fighting the beefier enemies. Why the fuck can't I get over a box? Come on, Nadia. Okay. So, I mean, you can beat the game without the weapon upgrades, but they're just kind of cool and fun to have. Especially later in the game, you fight enemies with beefier, a beefier amount of health, more hit points, so it helps to deal additional damage against said enemies. More beef per health. Where's the beef? Oh, that was cheap. That was even worse. Okay. I have not seen Rocco's Modern Life in so fucking long, dude. A lot of the adult jokes completely went over my head. That's how young I was when I watched it. Been a while. Been a long fucking while. I haven't seen it since it was live on the air. I understand the Choky Chicken was like a masturbation reference, but otherwise all the adult jokes went over my head. So sadly, quoting Rocco's Modern Life at me, I will not get the reference. I barely remember. I remember certain images. I remember certain characters. Like, I remember there was a tortoise character. I remember there was Heifer the cow, and there was Rocco. That's where that cartoon they made was Wacky Deli. Oh, so many swinging hooks. Okay, I made it. Let's aggro all the enemies at once. Fundamental Nickelodeon cartoon for me, the fundamental Nicktoons were Doug, Rugrats, and Ren and Stimpy. They had a block on Saturday night called Snick. It was a Saturday Night Nick. And it was Doug, Rugrats, Ren and Stimpy, and Are You Afraid of the Dark? They had Are You Afraid of the Dark last because it was like the scary show. And then after that, they had Nick at Night, which they played oldies. They played like Green Acres, they played Get Smart, I think Bewitched. So if I stayed up really late, I got to see like television from like my parents' era, which is suiting for Nickelodeon if you look up the definition of what an actual Nickelodeon is. Doug, oh yeah, Rugrats. Our Real Monsters was fucking awesome. Angry Beavers, I saw a couple episodes, but never really got hooked on the show. Doug, Ren and Stimpy was my shit. Are You Afraid of the Dark was my shit. That was my stuff. I still, as an adult, I bought one episode. I bought Laughing in the Dark, because it's just such a good episode. My grandpa actually used to brag to me about going to, in real life, Nickelodeon, so he educated me before anybody else did. Yeah. Oof. Got bitch slapped from the darkness off screen. Alright, there are a lot of blue hulks with the hips, and I'm ready for the game to like throw different monsters at me. I would welcome a new monster type at this point. That's a dead end, so we're going on the ship. I said we're going on the ship. I said we're going on the ship. What is a hitbox? Look up the definition of what a hitbox is. We're going on the ship. There we go.
Society funded my experiments, and now it shall destroy itself. How beautiful.
I mean, I can't disagree. Society is destroying itself. A dead body lays on Crowley's abandoned boat. Burned papers around the body feature the seal of your next destination. I was not able to read it. I'm glad my characters know where they're going, because I could not read that in time. Noun, hitbox, plural hitboxes, computer graphic, an invisible shape bounding all or part of a model, in a video game, etc., used in collision detection to determine whether another object collides with the model. This is basically something that can block your path, or something that you're supposed to hit in order to progress. I like the streets are all fucking spider-webbed. Backflip kick. Square, 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 X, back X. Okay. Square, 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 X, back X. You know what? Whatever. Combo system sucks. He gets pissy about combos he can't pull off. Of angrily defining things. Fuck you, spider. You're not even a real spider, you're just an insect. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Hashtag gaming, hashtag wow, hashtag wow. Hashtag Dilbert3. Okay. Hit the switch. That opens that. Ooh! Actually, I remember there's a weapon upgrade next to that door. So we gotta find where that door is and turn right before we go through it. Found the lair of the were-spiders. tried to do that combo. Whatever, it's not working. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, not gonna get me! Not with your rolling barrel bullshit. It's Insect Kong, pretty much. Danky Kong. IK, Insect Kong. Alright, hold on. Because ooh, here's a new enemy type. The Rippers. The Jack the Ripper dudes. Very dapper looking fellows. Okay. Because this all loops around, I've gotten to that point. I am actually going to backtrack a little bit. Go back through here. Go down the kind of quote-unquote main path the game would normally want you to go on. I like the garbled noise they make when they die. Arr, arr, arr. You know what? These were spiders actually have pretty thick thighs. Hello? Where did you go? How are you all the way over there? Okay, now that I'm done literally kicking the shit out of him. Okay, well, let's go up here. I think there's a switch. Nope, I was wrong. These guys hop around a lot. They're kind of annoying. Just kind of getting a hit on them. Once you start hitting them, you can kind of stagger them and whittle down their health, but when they're hopping around, there's another enemy type too. We haven't come across the gargoyle. They are extremely mobile and sometimes very hard to hit. Sure, I'll take an extra heart. Okay. Got it. Okay. Alright. Weapon upgrade. Machete. And this was the doorway that opened when we hit that switch towards the beginning of the game. So now this weapon is upgraded enough that those Jack the Ripper guys, I can do the attack that slices the zombies, kind of the power attack, and it will hack their limbs off too. Okay, so I need to find a switch for that door. Okay, so that brings me back through there. Do. Okay. Alright, so what if we went... So let's backtrack a little tiny bit. So we need to find another switch. Let's see what's down here. There are enemies I haven't killed yet. Oh, I heard glass breaking. That means enemies I haven't killed yet. That means I'm going in the right direction. Okay, that's the carriage. Yeah! Now this weapon can just slice fucking werewolves in half. If I can get a hit on them. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. Kicks the werewolf in half. Happy Halloween! You ever been kicked so hard you just get bisected? That's a beautiful sound effect. The glass breaking. Because in certain levels you can see items in windows and just smash the glass and take them. Don't mind if I do. Oh look, a switch. Alright, so now I have to go back. Oh wow, that spider dude is fucking coming for me. He did not waste any time. He's like, Nadia, I'm fucking coming for your ass. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Alright. Normally the enemies kind of stay in their area, but no, this dude is on the hunt for me. Alright, let's see if we can go back. So the levels are huge, and the map is, as we've seen, useless.
I don't care!
Yeah, I don't care. I'll come across. Oh, yeah. Well, we went through here. We went through kind of the spider caverns. My adrenaline is low. I haven't killed anything in a while. Okay, this has got to be close to where... There he is. Okay. Here we go. Luckily, if your adrenaline runs out, if you engage in a fight, you stop losing health. That's at least a saving grace that the game gives you. And I think that's the level.
Your useless quest is beginning to amuse me. I will enjoy watching you die.
He kind of sounds like Emperor Palpatine. Like, I will enjoy watching you die. There is blood everywhere. Crowley obviously got here first. Follow the blood trail. You, like your father, are now mine. And now, young Skywalker, you will die. Gargoyles, new enemy type. These are the most hoppy boy pain in the ass things to hit in the game. That and like the harpies. The harpies are also extremely mobile. These guys hop around like werewolves. Crescent kick. Square XX. Okay. That sounds easy. Oh, I already did that combo. I just didn't know what it was called. Oof. Okay, done and done. I like the crunchy sound effects of the snow. Ugh, he's not letting me get an attack in. I'm gonna do an aerial down slice. Got him. Do. Oh, am I going this way? Am I going this way? I'm going this way. Okay. I'm gonna back up a little bit. See that ice above the gate? You want to beware of that. You couldn't tell because the monsters jumped out of some windows, but the screen will do a little shake and the icicles will fall down. You'll take a little bit of damage and suffer a knockdown. It's not like a major hazard, but it is kind of just a pain in the ass. It's one of those, yeah, you gotta look out for this too. Oh my god, can I get the camera behind me, please? Jesus Christ. You know what? There. Okay. Diced. Yay, I finally got him. You killed a basic enemy. Good for you. Items. This is just a little bonus item area. Oh, he tried to jump scare me. But I cut his fucking leg off, and he's still hopping around. Like a boss. I think for Nadia, her kicks are more effective than her melee strikes. I want to say with Ignatius, his kicks are weak and his melee strikes are good. So maybe there is a slight play difference between the two characters. I don't normally play as Ignatius just because Nadia has this combo that I spam continuously. Werewolves and the butcher houses. That actually makes sense. There's icicles. Gotta be careful. You can hear them crash. It's the werewolf cafeteria. Ooh, that was a clean decap. That was nice. I like making all the icicles crash. Dice. Nice on ice. Oof.
Patrolman!
No, 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 no. Too many rookie mistakes. I pulled off that combo way too late, but oh well. Doesn't really matter. They're dead, that's what matters. Oh, so beautiful. I love slicing enemies in half. Whoa! Is this bonus area? Nope. Eventually I get a weapon upgrade enough to slice even the gargoyles in half. I can't do it with this sword. God, these things are a fucking pain sometimes. I'm trying to get like an aerial downstrike on them. There we go. With the right weapon upgrade, that will bisect them. But I don't have that weapon yet. I think you can upgrade your weapon 4 or 5 times. I want to say there's 5 pickups hidden throughout the game. So if you miss one of them, there's a chance that you can still get an upgraded weapon. Werewolf, stop it now. Will you just take damage already, please? Thank you. Nothing over there. Nothing over here. No, maybe. Alright, we'll get back to it. Oh my god, will you hold the fuck still? You know what? I'm gonna fucking lightning your ass. God damn it. Okay. I was like, what is he doing? I'm like, oh, he's probably still stunned.
Run, run, run into the arms of death.
Whatever you say. Ah, fresh meat. Oh, boss fight. Oh, the polar bear. For this boss fight, there's dynamite. Oh god, the camera is your enemy. But there's... Did I mention the camera is your enemy? There's dynamite. Whoa! Everything is your enemy. There's dynamite all over the place. Pick it up. Use it. I'm dead because I tried to demonstrate something. I should have just spammed dynamite instead of explaining how this boss fight works. I think that's it. Yep. But you gotta throw dynamite at him, and there are explosive barrels that will bring down the ceiling beams on him. You gotta do that a fucking bunch of times. Alright, let's see how I'm doing on progress. Abandoned church. Regent's Canal. Rallies continue to evade you. We're on 12 of 20, so we're just over halfway through the game. If this stream goes... Oh, I forgot they roll barrels at you. Rude. If this game goes a little past 4 a.m., that's fine. I'm just gonna play it till it's done. So if I go a little over time, whatever, it's fine. I don't want to get 90% through a game and be like, well, it's time for me to go to bed. Bye. You know? But it's 2:43 now. I don't anticipate this game taking me past 4 a.m. Maybe like 4:10, 4:15. Maybe a little bit past 4 a.m. But by 4 a.m. I should be on like the last level. If not the final boss fight, if not actually having beaten the game. And there's no reason for me to come down here, is there? No, not really. Also, giant mutated rats, new enemy type. So we fight beetles, giant rats, blue Hulk with the hips, and tames tentacle monsters. Luckily, with the weapon that I have, even though this is a new enemy type, I can just have them immediately. The rats are kind of like werewolves in that they're fast and mobile, but they have like half of the hit points. But their movement on screen, the way they go in and out and they jump around, they act like werewolves. If you ever find yourself playing this game and you're like, oh, what tactic do I use against this enemy? If you ever find yourself playing nightmare creatures, rat wolves, rat fink bastards. Oh, that was close. Wow. Should have seen that coming. Okay, this is the beginning of the level. Okay, so let's jump a little closer so we can see the dock that we're trying to land on. I think we go this way. Yep. You're a little bastard. You know that? There. Got him. rat behind me, you can wait your turn. I'm fighting Blue Hulk right now. There. Okay, now you can attack me. Where are you? Apparently, I was hearing the rat on the other side of the game. I can hear it, I just can't see it. There it is. I still can't see it. I was about to say, gosh, I wish the camera was behind me. You're a little pain in the ass, you know that? Yeah, the block button is your friend in this game. The block button allows for precise movement and lock-on, which you wouldn't think you would need lock-on to the enemies. But I just, like, have reflexively learned to just hold down the O button when I'm moving near an enemy, when an enemy is moving near me, when they take a swing at me, when I think they're gonna die, but I don't know if they're out of hit points yet or not. Boom, 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 boom. So I'm thinking about what games to play later in the month, or even later this week. I got a bunch of Resident Evil games lined up. I also want to revisit Diablo 1, because Diablo 1 is definitely a horror game. It's scary as hell. I want to revisit Alien Isolation, but that's like a good 6 to 8 hours. So that might be tackle that on my day off kind of stream rather than do that after work. Because you know I fucking love me some Alien Isolation. Will you hold still? God, I'm trying to get a beat on this creature and it keeps moving. My last few playthrough... Oh my god. You know what? Hold that thought. Here, have some fucking dynamite. You know what? Have some ice. My last few playthroughs of Alien Isolation have been kind of easy and not very anxiety-inducing or stressful, which to me means I need to up the difficulty. If I'm no longer scared, I need to make it harder. Ah, there we go.
No more screams, eh? That's what happens when you impale a man through the heart.
That's what happens when you peg a man in the ass. No, wait, that would cause screams. I don't know, maybe not. Make your way to the museum at the far end of the zoo. Oh, the London Zoo. I actually really like the level design layout of this level. I can also say I've been to the London Zoo. It is not like this at all. This is not the layout of the London Zoo. Fucking at all. In case you're like, oh, I wonder if they modeled these after, like, real locations in London. Maybe some of the streets, yes. Zoo artistic license. Wuthering Slice. XX down square. Okay, I should be able to pull that off. Yeah. You're gonna try sleeping again? Okay. Thank you for coming back. I will still be here. We are over halfway through the game. I don't know how long this will take me. Oh, I can chop harpies in half now? Hell yeah. But yeah, have a good rest, Brown Point. If you come back soon, I may still be here. If I'm no longer live, that just means I have beaten the game. Either way, I will talk to you later. I know we talk like daily, so yeah. I can bisect a harpy with a single attack now. That is a beautiful thing. Spiders, I still have to kick the shit out of. These things I should be able to slice in half. Try that again. Got him. No, not in the water. You gave him a normal amount of arms. It was a were spider, but I gave him the normal human amount of arms. Okay, I need to hit a switch. I need to find a switch. I want to say it's in here. Whoa! So what should I play? Actually, you know what? Let's do Diablo 1, just to get it out of the way. Karma, welcome in. Yeah, I am so happy to be able to play Nightmare Creatures on a actual physical copy of the game. I knew when I got my capture card, I was like, yes, I'm gonna be able to do my PlayStation games. I'm gonna be able to do Nightmare Creatures. And I purposely saved this game for October. That's why last month I went through like Twisted Metal. I went through Die Hard Trilogy. I went through like Rampage and the Godzilla games. I knew I was going to do this, but I had to wait till the time was right, and that time is tonight. So, thank you for joining me. In fact, I'm probably going to put this whole VOD on YouTube, just so I have like a full playthrough on my channel. Not that many people would like want to watch me play this game, but I don't know. It's an uncommon enough title that I'm like, yeah, there might be some interest. I don't know how many full playthroughs of Nightmare Creatures there are on YouTube, but I'm happy to throw my hat in the ring. Ooh! Fucking mutated, fucking whatever the fuck you are. There. But how are you, Karma? How was your October go? I'm kind of in a pickle here. I'm like, both enemies are just spamming attacks at me. You're good? Glad to hear. Oh. Waiting for the harpy to have an opening to attack her. You're playing Borderlands 4 again. Nice. I started replaying Doom: The Dark Ages. Not on stream, because I think I've done it on stream. It's also not really a horror game, so I'm not gonna stream it this month. But it's a fun, newer game, so I enjoy playing it again. I've beaten it a couple of times at this point. I'm still learning where all the secrets are and stuff. So some levels I can 100% on the first try, some of them I get like 90%, and I'm like, what did I miss? I'll refer to a walkthrough video, and I'm like, oh, I should know that that's there by then. I want to get good enough at Doom the Dark Ages that I can 100% the levels without referring to a guide. Get to the end of the level. This dinosaur skeleton is really cool. I like the game just kind of stops and pulls the camera back for no reason. They're like, hey, look at this. I think I can knock the skeleton down, too. Let me take out this other dude. Oh, there's two of them. Huh. Interesting. If I can get a hit on them. Good old spamming the X button. Got him. Okay, Dino Skeleton. Yup. Sorry. Did I do that?
Give it up. I'll murder you the way I murdered that imbecile doctor, Jean F.
Jean F. Beyond the courtyard lays the path to Adam Crowley's escape route. St. Meliborn. Just ended the game? Did you beat it, or you just ended your play session? You got the ultimate weapon? The critical knife. Ugh. There's a bonus life over here. No, just some bonus items. Okay. Bloody Ballerina. Square X upwards. Oh, that's kind of cool. Hold on. Square X. It's kind of hard to pull off that combo. It looks good, though. The knife makes every shot a critical for 6 seconds. Oh, that's cool. That sounds like if you get surrounded by enemies, you can just stab, 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 stabby, stab, stab, stab. Oof. Almost any weapon can one-shot a boss. Nice. I am going to shoot these ones. You know I love a good stab-a-thon. That blue Hulk got way overkilled, but oh well. There are submachine guns that have a taser. Ooh. Yeah, Borderlands seem to be in the sci-fi territory of having really far-out weapons. Oh my god, will you let me get up? There. Okay. Where am I going? So you throw the knife and do one shot with those bosses, and the bosses melt. Nice. Nice. Ugh. Fuck. Alright. Down to one. Got him. You don't even need the damage. It's just the crit. That sounds like a pretty gnarly item. Kick the shit out of this guy in the corner. Okay, he's dead. You. I got jump scared by that. What do you have? A knife! No! I was not aiming for the gargoyle, but I'll take it. I was aiming for the big blue guy. I ended up locking onto the gargoyle instead. But, oh well. I gotta kill them both anyways. Okay. Oh my god, will you just die? Will you take a single hit? God. Again, what is a hitbox? Got him. Eep. Okay. I was like, is this street sign embedded into the wall, into the brick? But no, it's actually next to it. It's just from a certain angle, it looks like the sprites were overlapping to the point where it wasn't, the street sign like wasn't its own asset. Oh my god, you guys are pissing me off. Here. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. Guess I'll deal with this guy first. 3 of them. Okay. I dismember them bit by bit. Got him. Okay. Let's see. That goes nowhere, so we're just gonna keep moving on down this street here. Like, is there an explosive barrel on the other side of this wall? Nope, apparently not. Okay. Which means we go this way. Ugh. Boss fight. Giant fucking gargoyles. They do meaty fucking damage too. This is arguably one of the toughest boss fights. Because you fight 3 at once. The arena is huge, so you can't really pin them up against a wall. They're very mobile. And they do a lot of fucking damage per hit. Alright, we're down to 2. As per usual, the music is bitchin'. Last one. Okay. That actually went really well for me. Usually I have a lot more trouble with those guys.
The cab driver knows nothing. The ignorant deserve death.
Wow, that was neither threatening nor helpful. The carriage driver tells you of a madman he used to take to Bloomsbury. Could this be where Crowley keeps his lab? Bloomsbury. When in doubt, just spam kicks. Feet of Fury. Yeah, I already knew that combo. These things move around so fucking much. Oof. Okay, note to self. Arrow attacks don't really work that well against gargoyles. Shopkeeper looking out of his lit window like, can you not do that? Can you not? Steve, he fucking does. Oh, the Hellhounds. We're getting towards the end of the game. This is the last enemy model the last non-boss enemy model that's introduced. We are getting towards the end of the game. Do not try to use fire against these things. It will not work. Continuously heal as you run through the flame. You guys are fucking loud and horrifying out there. Can you keep it down? Be less unorthodox? Can you be more British? Can you just discuss things? Okay, I'm glad the game stopped dead in its tracks to show me that. Oh, I think that gargoyle was supposed to jump out. Anyways, weapon upgrade. I can now slice gargoyles in half. So, fuck those guys. Which means the were spiders I can cut in half too. Which I will hopefully be able to demonstrate. Oof. Well, I never. Oh, that is beautiful. And cut those little shits in half. Those little mini imps, they were introduced actually in level 1. There's 2 of them at the, like, cemetery gates exit. There's 2 of them, and they're gray. And then they do not use that enemy for the rest of the game until here on. It's strange that they introduce, like, an enemy type in the first level and then don't use it again. Also, fire is bad. Fire is very bad. Fire will kill you. Fire will make your character model really fucked up. Which, if you don't like having, like, scorched black unfinished character model, if you're using the unlimited code, you can just die, and you respawn intact. That's, in case you don't like how the sprites look, if the sprites get a little too fucked up. Cut off his leg and he's still hopping around. I mean, he does have wings, so I shouldn't be that surprised. He's fucking annoying as shit, even without a leg. Wow, I just cut his arms off too, and he's still being a pain in the ass. There. Jesus. You can really dismember foes in this game. I just cut both of his arms off at the elbows and one leg off. And he's still like, I'm gonna fucking headbutt you. Oh. Jump scare my hell out. Why am I in the fire? Why am I in the fire? That's not a good place to be. Generic leopard sound. You started the game and got the knife in the chest. Damn. Did you start another playthrough of Borderlands 4? Like, just now? Okay, I bit off more enemies than I can chew here. Yep. Well, you like a game, keep playing. Especially if you get different loot each time. Finally. Jesus. Okay. The Hellhounds don't normally give me that much trouble. That guy was just being extra fucking shitty. Imagine that the speed kills in this game need that knife. Yeah. In this game, they really space out the enemies, though. Like, you'll fight one or two, and then it's like, okay, you have enough adrenaline to last you for another few streets. You're set for all of the game. That's good. When I replay Fallout 4, which I kind of miss Fallout 4, I kind of want to do it again, get back into it, but just not during October. There's a few key weapons that I go after every single playthrough. Like for the knife, I go for Pikmin's Blade. That is my melee weapon. For the shotgun, I get Justice. Every single time. For 10mm, the Deliverer. I'm in the fire, but I don't care. I just want to fucking... Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm still in the fire. I am stuck. You know what? I'm just gonna fucking shoot this thing. There. I can get out of the fire. Do the meat monsters smell like barbecue in the fire, I wonder? Maybe. I'm just wondering who I'm gonna attack first, because these guys are fucking doing circles around me, and my auto-targeting keeps changing between them. Yeah, that gargoyle seems to be stuck behind the fat ass of this hellhound, so... Okay, I use that to my advantage. A lot of this game is just kind of like waiting for your turn to attack. Like, okay, you're swarming me. Can I get a hit in now? Do I get a turn? Ah, knocks me up midair. There we go. Oh, do I go through this gate? No. Okay. Do. Go around here. Oh, no you don't. You're not getting it. Ah, this is the game. Got him. I hate fighting the hellhounds near fire because you just take additional fire damage. I found the rare corner of this alley that isn't on fire. Imagine doing this without the cheats. in time. Oh, there we go. First try. Easy.
Burn, London, burn. The fires of hell will consume thee.
Well, he's getting mad now. Pimlico. Crowley destroyed his lab but has escaped with a flask. Pimlico, level 16 out of 20. I have very few maps left. I just had to refresh something on my browser. There we go. Okay. I was like, I know there's got to be monsters in here. I can hear you. Okay. Wow, the explosion killed him. I'm not looking that good. Okay, I'm gonna respawn my character. There we go. That's how the character model's supposed to look. Okay, which way am I going here? First I have to do this. But I think I really need to go this way. Oh, I can chop the blue guys in half now. Yay! Little imps go. Ow. Hold on. Okay. Just heard my phone go off. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't Dakota in the other room being like, I need you. Oof. Slashed to pieces. Okay, I wasn't aiming for the small guy, but you know what? I'll take the kill. That other hellhound is just gonna have to wait his turn. Oh. Alright, it's now his turn. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Come on, dude. How many hit points you got? There we go. Ooh. You hit me, I hit you back. I feel like that's gonna fall. Sure as shit. Okay. He's dead. He's dead. Oh! Big guy. Blue hole coming through. Oh, bisected. He's like waving hi. He's like, hi. Generic lion sounds. Yeah, whoa. Okay. Moving on. Clean cut. They have a new enemy asset with these hellhounds, and god damn it, they're gonna use it. I'm trying to make up for lost time by just spamming these fucking things. Did I just go around in a big loop? Yeah, I think I did. Going forwards or backwards? Okay, I must be going backwards. I'm coming across dismembered body parts. No, hold on. I did this. Okay. Alright, let's go high. Oh my god, Nadia, please work with me here. Okay. Over that. Keep going this way. Down here. There. Got kind of lost there for a second, not gonna lie.
The end is nigh. The rest is silence. Prepare to die.
That line I love. That's probably my favorite quote from this dude in this game. Alright, boss fight. This is kind of mutated Jack the Ripper. This boss fight is also a fucking pain in the ass because of the way the camera's placed and like having to turn around. Okay. So there are these spikes. You have these two switches. You hit this switch, it raises up this switch. You hit this switch, the spikes go into them a little bit more. You constantly fight zombies, and he throws knives at you. Also, trying to get your character to face the right direction is interesting. Okay, so we're gonna turn. Sidestep, sidestep. I'm just gonna fucking ignore the zombie. Knock him down, doesn't kill him, doesn't matter. Because the oh. Alright, one more hit, this boss is dead. Okay. Boom, done. Good game, thank you. As per usual, the soundtrack for the bosses fucking kicks ass. Westminster. The Ripper is dead, but Crowley has again evaded you. His wound reveals his trail. Westminster? Okay. This last level is divided into two parts. Because the map is just so big. But we are very, very much near the end of the game. Wow, can you pick an enemy to lock onto? Rude. These things. Thank goodness there's only 2 more levels to deal with these hellhounds. Because they're a bit beefy. You know what? What if I just shot him? Looked like she farted fire because of the angle. Nice. I missed that, but it'll be on the VOD. It'll be on YouTube. Through the fire and flame. There's something Dragon Force. Okay. My character model looks really scorched, so we're gonna do a reset. Okay. Oh. Okay, that was bad. Let's see, what's up here? Oh, this is just a dead end, I think. Yeah, it doesn't go anywhere. This interior area is actually circling around this exterior area as well. will say, in this game, if you get an enemy stun locked with a combo, just do not let them go. If you get a hit on an enemy, just keep wailing. If you're spamming the X button and it's working, just keep fucking doing it. That's how the train mall kiosks work. Okay, so I took care of the exterior. I need to go back in, because I think there's a staircase. Wow. Can I go in? Thank you. You know what? Oh, there's a lot of barrels around here. Let's do, I haven't used this gun yet. Oof. Wow, that backfired. Literally backfired on me. Like literally. Okay. Okay. There he goes. He's bleeding. Oof. This area is cool. This area is cool. Hold on. Let me take care of this asshole. Sure. So this area has an upstairs and a downstairs, and they both loop out to the same big room. Let's do the downstairs first. It loops out to this big courtyard area. And your dreams when you're in big palaces? Or big places, sorry, I shouldn't have said palaces. Okay, I don't want to go in there just yet. Because there's more enemies to kill. So now we're gonna go upstairs. I just like the stairs and the decor and the fact that this combat arena has 2 levels. Don't fall down. You fucking dumb bitch. Okay, now I gotta go all the way back upstairs. Because the fight animation knocked me down a hole. So we're going to do this again. Jump to this corner. Walk. Turn. Jump again. And that grandfather clock that just got knocked over, you can go down and see it smashed on the ground on the first floor. Okay. So this place is a dead end. continue through here. Go through this door. This is kind of like an armory area. Let me deal with these guys. I can show you what this room actually looks like. So this is all like swords and knives, weapons, pistols, presumably on display in these cases that you can take. The game conveniently provides you pistols. I like smashing all the glass. For no reason, but you notice that wall is very dark and there's an explosive barrel and they've conveniently given you all these pistols. Oh my god, there's a hidden room with even more stuff. There's a sign on the display, please do not kick. Why is this Ripper giving me so much fucking trouble? Dude, will you chill? Thank you. Okay. So you think this is the end of the room till you hit this bookcase. And there's another secret passage. And you come out of this painting. I should have focused on the painting on this wall before I started that whole anecdote. So anyways, I like this area because it's kind of just a big wide open. It loops back on itself. There's a lot of like this falling grandfather clock. There's a lot of cool little assets. Do you have anything to say? No? Okay. That's why when I kicked open that door, I was like, wait, I don't want to end the level yet. I want to show off this level a little bit. All right, so this is continuing on. This is part 2 of the level. Wow, this guy is fucking pissing me off. This dude has no chill. He's all attack. Killed him twice. So you can knock down these suits of armor. That one had a little enemy in it. The chandeliers are falling. London is just on fire at this point. Everything is burning. Everything is collapsing. Ugh. Oh my god, get out of the fucking fire. Both of us. Okay. Wow, the fucking enemy is super aggro. All the gargoyles are super fucking aggro. Got that last level before the final boss fight. Fucking energy. Just keep hitting X. Just keep fucking hitting X. Okay. Those little imps aren't so bad. Wow, okay. I should have expected as much. You know what? I'm just gonna shoot him. There. Okay. I should deal with that. Ooh. That worked out kind of well. Walking very carefully around the fire. Jump over that. Let that explode to all hell. Jump over that. Camera needs to pick a direction. Okay. That felt more tedious than it should have been. Finally, a non-flaming area. Thank God. Oh, spoke too soon. Wow, you're just a little pain in the ass tonight, aren't you? Enemies hippity hoppity, get off my fucking property, yeah. Or like hippity hoppity, I'm not gonna let you get a fucking attack in. Hippity hoppity, I'm gonna drag you through fire to fight me. You know what? I'm just gonna fucking shoot him. Right, my character model is fucked, so I'm gonna let her die. Hops around like an asshole. Yeah, truly. He can't hit me, I can't hit him. Great. Okay, let's go for the gargoyle. And I'm back in the fire. Okay, alright. Oof. Harpies out there. I'm surprised I hit the harpy through the gargoyle. I swung at the gargoyle blocked, and I ended up decapitating, like, my sword clipped through the gargoyle and decapitated the harpy behind it. That should not have happened, but whatever, I'll take the kill. This is what Crowley has turned into now. He took that flask, and now he's a giant fucking gargoyle. He did drink the wing sauce. Alright, this is the last regular enemy of the game. I'm gonna have some sound, because this is the final boss. But I do want the music to be prevalent. Okay. Any
I
quips?
raise my flask to my lips. Wretched Ignatius and Nadia, I toast your destruction.
I toast your destruction. It's still not as cool as the end is nigh, the rest is silence. Prepare to die. That is a much cooler quip. Alright. Westminster Abbey is in flames. Trapped on the roof at... Okay, never mind. I made toast. Okay, fuck me, I guess. Alright, so these four little shits run around in a loop and just set the arena on fire, which deals massive fucking damage to you. You have to kind of catch them off their trail. And here he comes. This is why I use Nadia. Is this combo. You stun him, you do a power attack, decapitate him. And that's Nightmare Creatures. Made short work of that combo is a lifesaver. Now this is interesting with the animation here because it's 3D and 2D animation. Like his head is kind of like well, now it's all 3D. But his head and body on the ground was kind of like, it had Twisted Metal 2 ending kind of animation vibes, almost like a paper cutout cartoon, but the feet walking into frame were 3D. So you're layering 2D and 3D on top of each other. Mixed media, yeah. It's a good mix. And we get this bitchin' song again. So now you can hear it in full over the end credits. So yeah, that was Nightmare Creatures. This came out in 97, I believe. Again, there was a sequel. It's not that good, in my opinion. Look out for the sequel in a cemetery near you. Wow, the end credits were really short. And it is 3:56 a.m. I beat this game with 4 minutes to spare in my stream time.